them!
Tom and I are taking a look at Ryse, Son of Rome. This is a beautiful looking game. Was the game as exciting as it looks?
You know, it looks much better than it plays, Jose. I'm just going to come right out and say it. You know, it's a graphic show pony. It's the guys at Crytek. So what we're seeing here is a game that really sort of helps define what the next generation is going to look like.
Especially when you look at this game, this feels like next generation. Like as soon as you start playing this game and you get to that scene, this guy's running around, they're coming after me! And his face is just sad and you can see all the emotion in these characters. It looks so damn good. I wanted it to play a little bit better.
Right, and maybe a little bit more time making the story good. I mean, the game pretty much follows the plot of Gladiator practically beat for beat.
Yeah, I mean, come on, great movie.
Yeah, and listen, if you're going to spend the kind of money that Microsoft spent on this game, you really want something that's going to kind of draw the player in the way that I would say God of War did.
Yes, I mean, that's obviously going to be something that people are going to compare this to.
Ready! On me! Move!
And the combat was just too shallow. It's rinse, repeat gameplay.
Yeah, and it gets tiresome, especially after you played this game for a few hours, you've played the single player, you've played the multiplayer. When you get into that combat, you want it to feel a little bit more different than it did, because after a few hours, you see the same animations over and over and the same style of kills. I mean, I'm sure, you know, this is their first go at it, but I wanted a million different kills. Now, the multiplayer side of things, I thought was crazy. It just puts you in the middle of this Coliseum. You can play single player, multiplayer, which I thought was weird because I did a little solo multiplayer action where it was just me taking on all these guys coming after me. You have to blow up these catapults or melt them, and then you have to fight all these different guys. I thought that was fun, especially when you get into playing with somebody else, because when you try to do it by yourself, it's really difficult.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I felt like the whole multiplayer experience was very sort of throwaway. I don't think that, you know, I'd play it more than...
See, I had a good time. I like the fact that you can upgrade your character and you're earning gold, and you can pick a god that you want to choose with that'll side with you, whether it'll give you a little bit more XP, it'll give you a little more health when you're finishing combos. I thought that was cool. I just wish it was, you know, broader. I wish there was more to do, because you get like 3 levels.
My skills are rivaled only by the gods themselves!
So, your overall thoughts on Ryse, what did you think?
Overall, you know, when you talk about the money you're going to spend for a new system, this isn't a $60 title. This is a $560 title. Is that enough for me to want to make the investment in the system? You know, not for this game, but I got to give it a 6.
Giving it a 6? I'm giving it a 7.5. I love slaying people in the throat with swords.